Okay, here's a bunch of short jokes from the comments section. There was a power outage at the mall. Two blondes were stuck on an escalator for 4 hours. A blonde was so proud that it only took a week to do a puzzle. The box said 6 to 10 years. That's a little longer. So a blonde, brunette, and a redhead are on a desert island. They come across a bottle, rub it, and a genie pops out. The genie says, "I can grant each one of you one wish. What will it be?" The brunette says, "I miss my husband and family. I wish I was back home with them." Poof, the wish is granted, the brunette disappears. The redhead says the same thing. Poof, the redhead disappears. The blonde starts to cry. The genie asks, "What's wrong?" She says, "I miss my two best friends. I wish they were still here." That's funny. Hey, what do you call a dead blonde in the attic? The 1980 hide-and-seek champion. That's good. Hey, a blonde was walking along the river when she noticed another blonde on the other side of the river. First blonde yells over to the second blonde, "How do I get to the other side?" The second blonde yells, "You are on the other side." Two blondes are driving to Disneyland. They come to a T intersection. Road sign reads Disneyland left. So they turned around and went home. Of course they did. A blonde takes offense at a ventriloquist's many blonde jokes and starts to... I just totally had a vapor lock. And also I had a ventriloquist doll when I was a kid. Danny O'Day. Let's start over. A blonde takes offense at a ventriloquist's many blonde jokes and starts to complain. The ventriloquist starts to apologize and she says, Hey, you stay out of this. I'm talking to the guy sitting on your lap. On your knee. Oh, did you hear about the blonde that got fired at the M&M factory? Yeah, she threw away all the W's. Definition of a smart blonde? Golden retriever. Sure. Hey, what do you call it when a blonde dyes her hair brown? Artificial intelligence. Doctor tells a blonde that she's pregnant. Blonde says, "Is it mine?" Two blondes walked into a bar and exclaimed, "Ow!" Here's another short one. So a blonde was swimming across a lake. When she got 3/4 of the way across, she realized she was far too tired to make it the rest of the way. So she swam back. They found a blonde wolf with her foot in a trap, dead. Apparently she'd gnawed off her other feet. All 3 of them. Two blondes walking down the street. First blonde sees a makeup compact on the ground, picks it up, looks inside and exclaims, "Hey, she looks familiar." Second blonde grabs it from her, looks at it briefly and smugly hands it back and says, "That's me, silly." That's good. Oh, here's a similar one to the earlier one about the river. One blonde sees another blonde across a canyon. Blonde 1 yells across, "How do you get to the other side?" Blonde 2 looks up and down the canyon and then yells back, "You are on the other side." Two blondes walked into a building. You'd think one of them would seen it and stopped. I don't know if I read this one or not. It's pretty funny. Two blonde, I think I did, but hey. Two blonde guys, old friends, run into each other unexpectedly while walking downtown. They haven't seen each other in a while, and they both have time in their hands, so they stop into a bar to catch up. They each get a drink at the bar, and then they sit at a table. First blonde guy says, "My first piece of news, last month I slept with a Brazilian." His blonde buddy replies, "Oh my God, how many is that?" Two blondes are sitting on the ground looking up at the summer sky. One blonde says to the other, "Which do you suppose is closer, the moon or Florida?" The other blonde replies, "Why, the moon, of course. I mean, hello, can you see Florida?" That's good. What do you call a brunette sitting between two blondes? An interpreter. What the hell's this one? Anyway, we'll just stop right there.